Hello Independence in Eastern Iowa. Brad Nepper here from Denali's on the river in Independence, Iowa. It's been a long time since we've done a video. The last one was late March. Today is January 23rd. When we did the first videos, we hadn't opened yet, and we had lots of great ideas. We were really excited about things. We're still really excited, but boy, we were busy the last 10 months. We had a great year in 2022. We started off May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, with an untrained staff, a new menu, new kitchen, and a construction zone. And I think we still did great. We had great crowds. I think we kept up okay. We certainly had our share of challenges, but we just want to thank you and we appreciate your support and your patience with us. The business has been great this winter so far. We historically, prior to COVID, everything that we looked at showed there was a pretty big drop off in the winter. We just haven't seen that. We've been very fortunate with a lot of private parties, like graduations, company parties, all kinds of stuff, birthday parties, and that's been great. The original goal that my mother and I had when we started this project was to give back to the community as best that we could for all the great things the community has given to us. We've done that by trying almost entirely using current contractors and suppliers for Denali's. We've been trying to sponsor local events. We've had quite a few teams and coaches and things into Denali's for meals and trying to support the local schools. And we just finalized 2 scholarships in my mother and my brother Mark's name, one for 2 high school graduating seniors this year. And that's going to continue each year going forward by money raised at the charity golf tournament that we held in June. And we're going to be doing that again this year and every year thereafter. We started so many great projects in 2022 after opening the restaurant in most cases, and we just didn't have an opportunity to use everything that we would have liked to in 2022. And the problem with being friends with most of the contractors and them being local and being good customers, that they also had great ideas to add on to about every project we did, which is awesome. I love everything the way it turned out. But most of the summer items that we built to use outside weren't done until September, October, November. Certainly no one's fault. Just lots of things, supply chain issues, you name it. But we are ready for 2023 in the spring and summer. Just to recap 2022, a bit again in terms of the projects. I think I listened pretty well to many of the things that people told me. We added air conditioning. That was one of the number one factors that everyone asked me to do, is to cool the place down. We fixed the flooring, we painted, we sanded, we built the doghouse. The doghouse started as a tent, and a tent to do private parties outside and have a place to go if it rained, because there wasn't room to have everybody come back into the restaurant. The tent turned into a 30 by 50 room with 3 garage doors on each side. Then we added bathrooms, and then we added a bar, and again, it's awesome. But we really didn't have a chance to use it last summer. We'll be able to use that all summer for parties, weddings, golf tournaments, all kinds of things. We added a dock that we really didn't get to use because we didn't have a walkway down to the dock. I did get a response on Facebook when we posted pictures, and I was asked if we were expecting a cruise ship. So it's a big, cool dock, but room for lots of boats. The river was just so low last year, we didn't get quite as much traffic, but again, also, we just weren't done until the end. And Patrick is building this amazing walkway down to the water that's going to be done this spring. We finished the golf window up front midsummer. Also didn't really get an opportunity to use that, but we will this year. We had those cool kite-looking things that we have that give you some shade out in front and back. That we were hoping to have in May. I think we got those in September. So despite all of the challenges we had, again, no one's fault, but we had a great summer and we're expecting to be able to use everything and have a great 2023. A few more exciting add-ons that we did this last summer. We added 76 new cart garages. Those were in really bad shape. We added a new walk-in cooler downstairs to add 24 taps, and added 20 awesome new TVs, which we had the Sunday Ticket, all kinds of cool sporting events on, and we'll continue to have that. Iowa games, Iowa State games, we had some Independence football, playoff games, you name it, we had it, and now we've got them all ready to go for 2023. Our 2 biggest challenges in 2022 were staffing and training of the staff and just refining the menu. In terms of staffing, we started with an entirely new group, new menu, new layout. We got better all summer, but we still had challenges. We had bumps in the road. This is our first time through a lot of these months, holidays, events, and sometimes we found ourselves understaffed, sometimes overstaffed, and we just asked that you be patient with us. We feel like after 8 months, we've certainly made huge strides, and we'll continue to make strides. We have a very conscientious group. We have our employee staff appreciation party tonight on January 23rd. I can't wait to tell the group how great a job we did, but just appreciate your support through that. And then as it relates to the menu, we had lots of inconsistencies. We added pizza right in the middle of us not being very good at the original menu already, and all the things that you probably shouldn't do when opening a restaurant that we did. But I love our menu now, and I think we cut it back a bit. We improved items. The consistency is great. We have so many great items that even for a really picky eater like me, I can't even hardly try them all when I come back to visit. So we're really proud of that, and we're going to talk about a few. Some of my favorite items on the menu now are the pizza, of course. I love thin crust pizza. We tried a bunch of different crusts. We experimented a bunch. I had an apron on several times covered with flour, and I feel like with plenty of mistakes made in the beginning, again, I think we have an awesome pizza to offer these days. I think the breaded pork tenderloin, that's my mom's original recipe, is awesome. We make it fresh, we pound it out here, we bread it here, and it's huge. We have a buffalo chicken sandwich, it's awesome. 2 big chicken breasts on a hoagie roll. One thing we haven't cut corners with anywhere is the size of our items, even as expensive as some things have gotten. Our wings are amazing. I have a biased opinion, I know, but they're huge and they're expensive, and chicken's expensive, but we've refused to cut corners there. We have a hot beef sandwich that is real potatoes. My mother would have never allowed anything different than that, so it's a piece of bread and awesome roast beef, real potatoes, gravy, another great item. We have the turtle eggs, that's chicken pounded out, wrapped in bacon and cheese and jalapenos in the middle. How can you go wrong with that? Another awesome item. And for dessert, I love the avalanche. It's very similar to other items that you might see out there, but it's ice cream and your favorite candy, and you get to eat it with a spoon or a straw. It's an awesome way to end the meal. So if you may have had a bad experience early on, we're still working on refining some of those items and making final decisions on the items. Please give us another chance, because we certainly feel great about it now. The menu's awesome. You're gonna love it. We will keep adding new things in 2023. We've got a lot of great events coming up. We've got a little more football left. We've got March Madness coming up. We will continue to have bands. We're going to try Euchre tournament, Texas Hold'em tournament. There's something going on all the time. So just check our website and check our event calendar. And while you're there, sign up for the loyalty program. We'd love to give back to you, many of you regular customers that come in here a lot. And just for signing up, you get a free dessert. I want to end the video the same way that it started, and thanking you once again. It was an awesome experience the last 8 months. I know it's going to keep getting better, and we really appreciate your support. Thank you.